I'm back. Rodrance for the Black and White Network. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. And as always, we appreciate you people watching. Well, we're going to talk about something that I sort of suspected when I saw his words the other day fly out of his mouth. We're talking about Obama. Yeah, you know the Ministry of Truth, the whole disinformation organization being put together by the Biden administration to regulate free speech. Essentially, is exactly what they're talking about doing, especially on social media, as if we haven't had enough. What they're really saying is, we want everything from the left to be able to be put out with no repercussions, and anything from the right we don't like that might be calling us out for our bullshit, we want censored. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, Tulsi Gabbard, a Democrat, by the way, who is acting more and more like a Republican, I really don't know what she is waiting for as far as making the switch, although, I got to tell you, I don't really trust her as far as I can throw her, but still, she is speaking some things in common sense in the same ways of people like Bill Maher and I think even Elon Musk, okay? Again, refer back to the tweet where Elon's got the little chart and people that are standing in the center to the left of it look up and the progressive radicals are way, way, way over at the other end. And she's been pretty vocal, taking shots at Democrats these days, and she doesn't hold back here because she says this started with Obama's speech the other day, and I thought it too. I thought, in fact, I got to be real. I actually think Obama knew this was coming. Obama knew this was coming, and as a mouthpiece for Dementia Joe, as a mouthpiece, I believe he threw this out there to sort of get the vernacular going in the social media sphere. I truly believe that. President Joe Biden is just, quote, the front man for former President Barack Obama, former Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard said on Sunday. Gabbard pointed to Obama's comments on April 21st in which he said social media censorship, quote, doesn't go far enough. And I still can't get over how that could come out of anybody's mouth. That's crazy to me. Let's listen to this.
Responsibility for content on their platforms, and they're investing in large teams of people to monitor
to censor you.
Given the sheer volume of content, this strategy can feel like a game of whack-a-mole. Still, talking to people at these companies, I believe they are sincere in trying to limit content that engages in hate speech, encourages violence, or poses a threat to public safety. They genuinely are concerned about it. They want to do something about it. But while content moderation can limit the distribution of clearly dangerous content, it doesn't go far enough.
That's the part we should be the most concerned with. It doesn't go far enough. I mean, I can't imagine that this rolls out of anybody's mouth that can possibly be pro-America. That's my feeling about it anyway. In his speech, Obama said that most big tech platforms now acknowledge some responsibility, and we heard all of that. And then 6 days after Obama's comments, the Biden administration rolls out the, quote, Ministry of Truth, Gabbard said on Twitter. Again, I don't think that's a coincidence. The so-called Disinformation Governance Board falls under the purview of the Department of Homeland Security and will target misinformation. Gabbard has previously slammed the board as the Department of Propaganda and the Ministry of Truth. This Department of Propaganda that Biden administration has just stood up and is the reason why you see this in dictatorships is because they're afraid of us. She said in an interview with Sean Hannity, they're afraid of the people. But I think she's right about this in the aspect of it's so odd that Obama got up there on stage and sort of this crap blurted out of his mouth, and just 6 days later, they roll this out. And of course, we've all seen, I did a video on it, did a reaction video on Jankowitz, I think is her name, Nina, doing that cringy Mary Poppins song parody about disinformation. And my issue is, who are you to determine exactly what is disinformation and what is not? That's sort of the problem here, right? I mean, because there's been so much that supposedly people were told was complete horseshit that we have now found out was not conspiracy at all, but real fact. Hunter Biden's laptop, COVID coming out of a lab, all these things that were conspiracy theories that places like Twitter shut the door on to keep from getting out. We found out after the fact that, yeah, these were legitimate concerns. And we know the impact of the Hunter Biden thing. I mean, there is speculation that may have swung the election by 17 points. Up to 17 damn points. Think about that. I don't agree with a lot of what Tulsi's got to say. But yeah, the left needed a spokesman, a used car salesman, to get up there and roll out the latest piece of shit they're bringing in with 100,000 miles that they're going to put on sale for $5,000 down and 750 gallons of your blood a month. You know what I'm talking about here. And they always run to their brave, stunning, and courageous hero, the one that the left always called the greatest president of all time. They run to their precious Barack Obama. I don't know. Tell me what you think, Black and White Network supporters. Tulsi's on to something here anyway. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.